Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Diecast Resurrection. I've got a few of these, but they look like that. And they're enamel and they got a kind of a ratchety speed stripe. I'm pretty happy to have this Spectra Flame, looks like an apple green. It's in pretty good shape, except for it looks like it totally smeared a deer on the highway or something. I don't know what's going on. A little bit of black paint on the windshield. So we're going to be fixing up this one today. We haven't done a red line in a while, so we'll get that out of the way and then we will move back on to our other projects. I should clean up real nice. We can get a nice clean removal here. Looking forward to working on this car just because we haven't done this apple green yet. I love it when they're easy. Boy, that's a nice looking car right there. It's what you want to see, just a nice clean minty base. Beautiful. This will clean up real good. We're just going to polish this up. Gorgeous. Such a simple interior. Is that the same interior that's in the McLaren? Oh, it looks so similar. You guys let me know. I bet you it is. A little bit of paint on our glass. This has got a nice minty engine bay. All zinced up. Real pretty. Just perfect in there. This is a clean car. This should be just a beautiful restoration. So we're going to strip this first, get the paint going, get it drying. We'll work on the other things. Easy. This will be a real easy one. I want to thank everybody who's bought a t-shirt so far. That is awesome that you guys want to represent in your personal lives. Helps the channel out so much. Every little bit helps. I didn't shake it enough. There we go. That's what we want to see right there. So I got a question for you guys. I want to buy an RC truck. I've been thinking about it. Been thinking about it for a little while here, and I've kind of settled on a TRX4. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, doesn't need much more explanation than that. And I just want to know, is there something comparable that could possibly be better? So I need your guidance, fam. I know some of you are RC guys. The stuff just eats up the Spectra Flame so easy. Barely even mixed up this stripper. And it's just chewing through it like nothing. Gonna go give it a bath and I'll come right back and we will look at this body. It looks minty, so should be beauty. So BRB. You guys might laugh at my purple gloves, but they are holding up so good, which is weird. They're medical grade, but they are holding up as good or better than the industrial grade ones that are twice as thick. I don't feel as safe in them, you know, when I'm working around wire wheelies and stuff because they're thin, but I mean, as far as the nitro is concerned, impressive. So these are my fancy polishing wheels I like. These ones are just Chinese ones. So you gotta change your little chuck insert in your Dremel. But all these little folds here in this cloth really get into all these angles that you normally couldn't get into. So these are my favorite. So if you're doing this sort of thing, that's the ticket right there, boy. So we're gonna polish this up a little bit. We're gonna use our flits. Yeah, whoa. Way too much, man. Way too much. That stuff's so runny. But it works good. So you can see there's some pits that aren't polishing out up here. And when that situation arises, don't just leave it alone. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of sanding. And we're going to just smooth those pits out without sanding through the zinc if possible. And then we'll go back and repolish. I'm going to grab a little bit of water and we'll just wet sand this thing quick. So by sanding first, you're going to have twice as good as finish when we polish. And you'll see how many pits get removed here. And this is an exceptionally nice car, so They're not all going to be like this. Some of these pits you're not going to be able to remove, but some of these are pretty bad. I don't know if they're going to come out right here. That is about as good as it's gonna get. So now if I were to go ahead and paint this right now, we'd have a problem because there's polish in every single little body line and detail on this car. So I got to make sure this is perfectly degreased everywhere. I'm going to use a toothbrush and some soap and water, and I'm really going to get in there and try to clean every little bit of polish up, because if this little body line's got polish in it still, the paint isn't going to stick. So you're going to end up with this kind of chrome little line right there, and it'll be green up here, green down there. Looks like heck. So you really got to degrease and get every bit of that polish residue off this thing if you want your paint to stick. So I'm going to go do that, and we'll come back and then we'll give this thing a nice coat of green, and we'll move right on. So I'm going to mix up a batch of my secret clear coat, and then we're going to add Spectra Flame to that. And it's going to make painting a lot easier. If you have 1K or 2K clear coat at your disposal, just tint it with this and it's going to last you way, way, way longer. And your paint jobs will come out a lot nicer because the color doesn't come on so quick. So I got lots here, probably more than I need. This stuff's pretty stinky, so make sure you wear a mask. Be in a well ventilated area. Do it in the garage if you can. Here we go. I might be adding a little bit more color to the clear coat. You can see I did a fairly good coat on there, and it's just tinted that zinc. It might take too many coats to get this to the color we need, so I might add a little teeny bit more color just to darken it up a little bit. We're going to have to figure out the measurements of how much clear to color ratio, and then I'll start posting that kind of information going forward, but I'll try another coat and see how much it's going to darken up. Coming along pretty quick. I think I'm going to go with it. When you mix your paint with your clear coat the way we did it, it's going to be almost impossible to overdo it with the paint coat. You'd miss it by like 3 coats. So I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more on here, and we should be at the color we need. Still got a nice zinc flash coming through, so it should be a beautiful car. Might look a little bit lighter than our factory car, but it's not because the color is lighter, it's because the zinc is polished below, so it's just way more metallic-y and flashy now than it was originally, just because that zinc was starting to get toned on it. I'm going to go ahead and let this dry, and we will work on the base. Get that all finished up. Alright, 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 here's our base. Looking good. I'm ready to start polishing this. We are getting rid of these old wheels. You can try pulling them off and saving them, but more than likely you're going to ruin your axle doing it, so that is a call you are going to have to make on your own cars. So that is looking a lot better. We could take that a step further and polish it if we want. Maybe we will on this one. So that's as good as new, as I'd say. Oh yeah, there's my shirt. It's looking real good. We will get these all on here, like so. Rather than messing around with brake fluid and every other chemical in the books, since we're going to be dipping this in our pledge anyways, we're just going to do a little bit of a wet sand. And it's going to pull our paint right off and smooth everything out at the same time here. Even glass that doesn't have paint on it, I'll usually give a good wet sand just to get rid of all the little pits and little baby scratches, just so it looks way better when it's pledged anyways. So we're going to dip this straight in. Try to a real nice glossy finish. And then that's going to dry right there. Let it dry. Then we should be able to put our car back together. It's getting ready to do an assembly here. Minty base. Beautiful. I'll use my new marker here for some taillights. Can't see. The only thing I don't like about these markers is they actually give you a little bit too much paint. My old markers didn't seem to give enough, but these ones really flood it, so if you buy these, be ready for it. It all comes out at once. Here's a quick shot of what our car looked like before. I know you guys always scream at me because I never show that. And here's what it looks like after. That turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. I think any collector, any of you guys would be happy to own it. I didn't put stickers on, just because I'll leave that up to the next owner. But I will include some with it wherever this car ends up, if it's a patron, but it probably won't stay here. Not really my thing, but a lot of people love cars like this, so check out the merch. That helps out the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you all. Goodbye.